Insurance isn't one size fits all. That's why customers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years now. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they'll show you options that fit your budget. So whether you're picking out your first policy or just looking for something that works better for you and your family, they make it easy to see your options. Visit Progressive.com. Find a rate that works for you with the Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
This is producer Eleanor, and I want to tell you about a twisting and turning weekly horror science fiction podcast called Woe Begone. Woe Begone follows Mike Walters, who discovers a mysterious and violent online game. He starts exploring this alternate reality game with real-life consequences, but that quickly becomes a search for the technology that makes the game possible. It's an exploration of power, the limitations of linear time, and what it means to be an individual. Listen to Woe Begone wherever you get your podcasts. That is Woe, W-O-E, period, Begone, B-E-G-O-N-E. And you can find lots more info, transcripts, and episodes all at their website, woebegonepod.com. So please, go find Woe Begone on your local podcatcher of choice. Hey there, this is producer Eleanor. I wanted to jump in here to wish you a very happy season finale. And thank you for coming on this journey with us. I've got 2 quick housekeeping things for you as we wrap up season 1. First, now that season 1 is complete, this is a great time for new people to start the show. So I want to ask you for help. Will you please tell your friend about the show? I think you know which friend. I like to tell my friends that the show is like West Wing with magic, or it's like Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell, but it's set in the present, and the magicians totally want to kiss. But you know your friend best, so I trust that you will tell them whatever makes sense. This is truly the best way we find new listeners, so you would be doing us a huge solid if you recruit just one person to listen to the Harbingers. And then also, you'd have a friend to talk to about Adam and Amy and whether or not they're going to kiss or not. And that would be very cool. Okay, second housekeeping. I want to send a very special thank you to all of our members. Part of how we've been able to make so much of this show already is our members have committed to supporting it. We seriously cannot do this without you, so thank you. And if you have still been thinking about becoming a member, this is a really great time to do it. We're going to be putting out all of the season 1 scripts to our members over the summer, and we have some really great behind-the-scenes episodes queued up to come out over the next few months. So please head over to our audaciousmachinecreative.com website and become a member today. Okay, I think that is it. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy episode 16.
Here is an unprecedented loss of life. WNS is still trying to verify the affected area, but early reports are indicating that everything within the red circle shown on this map was displaced, transported via map.
Caused the bright flash in the sky, visible throughout most of the Western Hemisphere. In a statement released minutes ago, the International Atomic Commission attributed the violent reaction to the combination of nuclear technology with Dr. Blackwell's magic. The agency had issued warnings against this hybrid approach, emphasizing that magic remains poorly understood and could cause dangerous irregularities in the otherwise safe process.
A representative for Athena Energy today put out a forceful statement insisting that, despite undergoing damage, the reactor's containment system was working as intended and would have shut down the reaction if it had not.
La destrucción de la ciudad de Boston ha causado caos en el mundo financiero. Se calcula una pérdida de trillones de dólares y los economistas aseguran que esa cifra es muy...
President Andrea Shepherd underwent emergency surgery at the Sapporo Medical University Hospital in Japan. News of her survival has shocked the world, with doctors calling her sudden recovery.
With the sudden death of Jerome Eckerberg, his industrial empire is in a state of upheaval. Athena Energy's stock price is in free fall, and we are already seeing what might be the beginning of a hostile takeover by French industrialist and
the Christian fundamentalist group the Agnus Dei, as well as its controversial leader Lawrence Donahue. The group released a pre-recorded video message Donahue made before his death, in which he takes credit for an attack on the facility. We warn you, the contents of this message are disturbing, and viewer discretion is...
오늘 최수진 대위는 보스턴 비극에 대한 공식 입장을 표명했습니다. 최 대위는 이번 참사로 희생된 이들에게 깊은 애도를 표하는 한편 철저한 책임 규명을 강조하며 그 누구도 법 위에 군림할 수 없다라고 밝혔습니다.
The explosion lifted an enormous cloud of debris from the surface of the moon, much of which rushed towards the Earth. While most of these meteorites burnt up on contact with our atmosphere, many of them collided with the International Space Station, causing extensive damage and injuring 6 of the...
President Shepherd returned to the United States today amidst calls for action from the House over...
Republican Congressman Hunter Kane today called for a hearing on the destruction of Boston, even going so far as to call it an attack on a...
Scientific experts assure us that we are well protected from the deadly radiation released by the explosion. NASA officials, however, have expressed fear that travel to the moon may not be feasible for several decades due to the...
This is a tragedy unlike any that our country has ever experienced. An incalculable loss not only of life, but also of our culture and our history. A loss of great institutions, including Harvard and MIT, as well as thousands of America's brightest young minds. We must make sure nothing like this happens ever again, and that begins by examining who has the power to do something like...
You understand that he did it to protect people, right? That if the explosion had happened on the ground...
Who was he to make that decision? He's not a government official. He wasn't an expert in this new reactor. Why does he get to decide what's best?
No, that's not what I'm...
Publié aujourd'hui une dénonciation publique contre le Dr. Adam Blackwell dans notre...
It's growing calls from the public for government action. The question on everyone's mind is, what comes next?
What comes next?
what comes next.
What comes next? Stay tuned and find out.
Audacious Machine Creative presents The Harbingers, created by Gabriel Urbina. Episode 16, Wrapped Around Your Finger.
So, what happened then, afterwards?
Does it matter?
Miss Stirling.
These hearings are about how Boston ended up on the moon. Now you know.
Do I? Can you explain it in, say, 100 words or less?
It happened because a billionaire wanted to become a trillionaire. Because he used magic to invent something new. Because a terrorist decided to kill me after I didn't shut up. Because we elected a young woman with scary ideas president. Because I took a ring and Adam found a ring. And because we said the wrong word. And we killed a city.
He said the wrong word.
Which I put in his mouth.
You're sure about that?
No, I'm not. We tried to figure out what had happened. We didn't have cell service. Of course not. The infrastructure was gone, so we started walking. After about an hour, emergency services found us. A bit after that, Secret Service. We spent the next while trying to put together what had happened.
And after that?
Then, I spent 2 months watching the rest of the world try to put together what had happened.
Manhattan, August 2030.
I think as Americans, we've gotten very used to those with power getting away without facing consequences. There will be a big burst of attention, everyone will wring their hands, and then nothing will come of it. That's part of why we're so grateful for what you're doing, Congressman.
Absolutely, Chris. This man, who no one elected, took public safety into his own hands, took American lives into his own hands. That's not the way we roll in this country.
What about the people that say that he had to do it to protect people from this reactor?
This reactor, and I want to be extremely clear on this, that Dr. Blackwell helped put together? This thing that he helped to build, that's what he was protecting us from?
I mean, what can you say?
We need answers. Plain and simple. We need answers. Look, I'm not saying stick Blackwell in a cell and throw away the key. He has a right to his day in court, and he'll get it. But I think we need his day in court too.
We do.
We need to know why this happened. We need to know who's responsible. We need to know why the Shepherd administration has been letting someone who had that kind of power just wander around without any kind of oversight.
Hey, I was watching that.
I know. You've been doing a lot of that lately. Just watching them, picking it all apart. Are you looking for something in particular?
I don't know. They're only talking about him, Kris. They're acting like he's the only one at fault.
You know that's not true. It was Donahue's fault, and Eckerberg's, and...
It's my fault. There was an error in the spell, and I didn't catch it. And I helped Eckerberg, and I pissed off Donahue, and God, you said it. You said it. If I just canceled that show instead of playing chicken with a terrorist, then I'd think, fuck, what was I thinking?
You were thinking that he had no right to stop you. And you were right.
And how many people are dead because of how right I was? Sorry. You are the last person that deserves to get any flack for this. Not after all I have put you through.
I love you.
I love you too. I need to help him, Kris. I need to find some way to make this not his fault, or his life is going to be over.
Well, what can you...
Sorry, 1 second. Hey, what'd they say?
Hi, Miss Stirling. How are you holding up?
So not in the mood for small talk, McCandless. What'd they say?
It wasn't what we were hoping for.
Fuck. So, what, they're gonna suspend him?
You can understand, given the news, the attention, Sinclair wouldn't be able to...
Yeah, whatever. How long?
It's a bit more complicated than that.
How long did they put him on leave for? They didn't suspend him, did they?
No, Miss Stirling, I'm sorry. They put it to a vote, and it's been decided that Adam is going to leave Sinclair. Permanently.
And his tenure is what? Some nice window dressing? They have a contract with him to...
They do, but given the extraordinary circumstances of Boston...
Yeah, whatever. I don't want to hear about that. I want to hear what you're going to say to change their mind. Well?
This is a complicated issue. I can't just force the university to do something against their wishes.
Of course you can! Your voice carries more weight in that... Oh. You voted against him, didn't you?
Amy, you know that Adam is a friend, but there are bigger things at play. I need to think about the future of the department, about our legacy, about how we all look next to a criminal.
Oh, fuck you, Julian. You know, in the 6 years I've known you, you have done very little other than disappoint me. I guess at a certain point it's on me for being stupid enough to think that the next time's gonna be any different, isn't it?
That's not fair.
Fucker!
I'm sorry. It's gonna be okay. One way or another.
Did you find some way to help Dr. Blackwell?
I mean, I tried. I did everything I could. I did interviews, told my side of it. I tried to explain how fucked up it had been if you were there. How Adam had saved more lives than would have been lost if he'd done nothing. How he'd been working quickly under a ton of pressure. How he was hurt. How he did the best. I did everything I could to make people see it the right way. And then the hearings were announced. Oval Office, the White House, September 2030. Tell me how we're going to stop this.
Amy.
A congressional fucking hearing?
They want a way to investigate what happened on...
Bullshit. They want to nail someone to a cross, and this is the fastest way to get there. It's not going to stop at a hearing. You know that, and I know that, so we need to stop it right now.
It's the United States Congress, Amy. I can't just send them to bed without supper. And with the amount of people who are dead...
Okay. I'm sorry. Out there, it is complicated and nuanced, and there's a lot of shit to figure out. In here, he saved our lives. He saved your life.
Yeah. You think I've forgotten?
No, I'm sorry. How's the leg?
Better. Getting there. Bit by bit.
Good. Okay, fine. If you can't stop the hearing, then what about a presidential pardon? In light of the extraordinary circumstances of how many lives he saved by making sure the explosion didn't... You're still the only person in charge of who gets those, right?
I am, but...
No, don't say but.
It wouldn't be enough.
What do you... It's a full pardon from sea to shining sea. How is that not enough? What is this?
First page is every UK national that was in Boston on June 3rd. Second page is all the French citizens. Then China, South Korea, Canada, India, Germany. They've all made it clear they expect, well, accountability. They want someone to answer for the lives of their citizens. They're letting us handle it for now. But if I gave Adam a pardon, we'd probably all spend a lot of time at The Hague next year. They're letting me get the house in order, Amy. But if I don't, they'll do it for me.
And what does that look like? You're throwing him to the wolves.
I'm too involved. I was in too deep with Eckerberg, with Athena. If I'm seen as trying to influence this...
These international leaders, let me talk to them.
Why?
So I can change their minds. With enough time,
We don't have a lot
Then I'll change their minds quickly! No, I'm sorry. That got away from me. I didn't mean...
Amy, be quiet. Because I'm your friend, and because I know how hard this has all been, and because I know you're upset, I'm gonna pretend that a lot of this conversation never happened. But I need you to get out of here and calm down. I'm sorry, and I love you, but it's not your friend handling this, it's your president. And this is out of your hands now.
The Crooked Flag, 6 blocks from the White House. 28 minutes later. Whiskey, rocks. Jameson, please.
Coming right up. Hey, aren't you...
No, I'm not. Just give me the booze and leave me alone.
My mistake, ma'am. You're clearly not who I was thinking of. Here you are. Now let me leave you alone.
Good, thank you. Jesus God, am I...
Any chance you and your whiskey might like a bit of company?
Oh my God, what part of... I said leave me the fuck alone! Pretend I'm not here!
Sorry, Amy, but I'm afraid that does not work on me.
Oh my God. Damián!
Hello, Amy. It's been a while.
What are you doing here? What are you doing in the States? Oh, God, don't tell me you're getting dragged into this mess. Ugh!
Of course, I'm getting dragged into this mess. Two brilliant people who I greatly respect and admire, are going through...
No, please, stop. I am sorry, Damián, but I cannot take you being kind and thoughtful and considerate right now. I can deal with a lot, but I am not dealing with that, all right?
What can I get you, Father?
How about one of those athletics?
That's NA. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, coming right up.
Thank you.
Is the not drinking because of the priest thing?
The priest thing is because of the not drinking, actually. It's...
A long, sad story, I'm guessing.
Long, sad, and very stupid. Yes. Thank you. Okay. No kindness, no thoughtful, no considerate. What can I do to help, huh?
You want to yell at me? Honestly, that'd be great. You want to tell me that I fucked up and got people killed, and do you want to tell me it's my fault? Because honestly, someone yelling at me would be pretty fucking great right now.
Okay. You are an idiot.
Excuse me?
You hear me. You are a rash, irresponsible, selfish idiot. You were given something amazing, something miraculous, and in a stunning lack of humility, you decide to just use it, to do whatever you wanted with it. Because you knew best, and because you wanted to prove you were special. You wanted to prove that you could change the world. Congratulations! The world is different now. Somewhere along the way, you could have admitted that there's things you don't know. That there are bigger things in the world than Amy fucking Stirling. You can't, and you do, make mistakes.
I know I make mistakes. We got a word wrong and people died, Damián.
See? Confession is good for the soul. Incidentally, I'd recommend maybe not using words anymore until you're sure they're the right ones.
You're being funny. Right now.
No? No, I'm not, Amy. You are going to carry what happened with you for the rest of your life. There's nothing that will let you forgive yourself for it. No good deed that will balance that out. But you're still going to try because, of course, you are. That's not the problem. The real problem, the question that's really eating you up inside is...
Why is no one blaming me? Why aren't I being punished?
Yeah, that's the one. Adam says he's been trying to reach you. You are not returning his phone calls.
What can I even say to him right now? He's about to get killed in the public square for something we both did. He's heartbroken. He lost his job. His friend died because of me. How do I talk to him right now?
I start by hearing what he has to say. Look, Amy, I can't say why people aren't blaming you the way that they're blaming Adam. Maybe it is because his brand was always, I might get something wrong. Maybe not being punished is your punishment. Never let it be said the universe isn't without a sense of humor. All that I can tell you is...
If you say God moves in mysterious ways, I am going to scream like you have no idea.
You know, before I went into the miracle business, I spent a lot of time reading the great Western philosophers. St. Augustine and Aquinas and Martin Luther and Spinoza and 100 others. And when you put all together and take out all the stuff that's forcing an agenda or contradicting something else, all you're left with is, we're here and then we're not. And whatever comes after the fact that we are here together means something. And no matter how bad things have gotten or how little time we have left, if we can do something to help the person next to us, it's always worth doing. People talk about all these big plans to change the world and save the planet. I think before you can do that, you need to save the person next to you. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I got 4,000 years of philosophy in my head telling me that even then, it's still worth doing. So in summary, pick up the fucking phone.
You know, Damián, you're a pretty fucking good priest, man.
Yeah, I know. There's a reason the Vatican gave me this ring. You want another?
Yeah, please. The Harbingers will be back after these messages.
You're listening to this podcast, so I know you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact you might not know yet. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. Pop over to Progressive.com, answer some questions, and you'll get a quick quote with discounts that are easy to come by. In fact, 99% of their auto customers earn at least one discount. Visit Progressive.com and see if you can enjoy a little cash back. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $946 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2024 and May 2025. Potential savings will vary.
This show is supported by Mixtape. Mixtape is a narrative adventure game by BAFTA award-winning studio Beethoven and Dinosaur. It draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age movies, bringing together 90s nostalgia, the highs and lows of adolescence, and the bittersweet feelings of growth, transformation, and moving on. Featuring music from icons of the era like Joy Division, The Smashing Pumpkins, Susie and the Banshees, and The Cure, you'll play through a mixtape of memories set to the soundtrack of a generation. Mixtape is available May 7th on console and PC. Check it out at mixtape.game.
And now, back to the Harbingers.
Why didn't you want to talk to Adam?
Oh, come on. Do I need to spell it out to you?
You're going to have to spell it out at the hearing. You might as well get the practice with
I was afraid. All right. What if he was angry? Justifiably angry. Unspeakably angry because of what I'd done and hadn't done and how they blamed him and not me, and I was afraid. Afraid of what would happen when I saw him.
You really thought he'd blame you?
Well, I was worried it was my fault.
But you did go talk to him, just to be clear.
Yeah, I did. Damián gave me the kick I needed to stop being an asshole. I called him that night, after I sobered up. Got on a plane 2 days later. Met up with him on a Thursday night. Beer for you, and beer for me.
Thanks, Amy.
Where's your, security detail.
You mean the Secret Service agents that are not so subtly making sure I don't get on a plane and disappear before the government figures out what they want to do with me? They're around somewhere.
Yeah. Mine are too. I can't believe you wanted to come back here.
Oh, it felt appropriate enough.
The Broken Quarter, Chicago. 5 years, 4 months, 2 weeks, and 4 days later.
I think we were sitting over there last time.
No, it was right at that table.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
So, you wanted to meet up just to reminisce about how I fucked up our date?
How you fucked up? What are you talking about?
I'm just... Oh, whatever. It so doesn't matter. Are we just here to go over ancient history? Adam, are you holding up okay? I heard about Sinclair.
Yeah, that was not awesome. That was a pretty bad kick in the teeth when I was down.
I can't believe McCandless fucked you over like that after
Amy,
everything.
it's okay.
It's okay? What? It's not okay. He stabbed you in the back. He should have been there for you, and he wasn't.
Amy! He just did what he had to do.
Adam, are you okay in there? Are you all right?
Yeah. I'm all right. My mother had this saying about how when things might go wrong, you feel afraid. But when you know you're about to get hit with a disaster, it's kind of easy to just do what you have to do.
Okay, hold on.
Amy, look.
No. Let me finish, because you're looking at me with these my life is over puppy dog eyes and talking all this. Suddenly, it's easy to do the stuff that you gotta do talk, and it's starting to freak me out. You don't know what's gonna happen, Adam. It's not over till it's over, and this hearing thing hasn't even started yet, okay? So I want you to stop this right now before you start talking about doing something stupid. Adam, what is this?
It's my ring.
Why is it not on your finger?
Because I am giving it to you.
No. What are you playing at? That would hurt me or kill me.
You're not taking it from me. I am giving it to you. There's a difference. And it knows the difference.
What the shit is happening right now?
I just used this ring to cause a lot of damage. I don't think I should have it anymore. And so I want the only person in the world who I can trust with this kind of power to have it. And that's you. So, take it.
Oh my God. You're as big an idiot as I am.
What? Wait, what are you...
Maybe an even bigger idiot.
Ow! What
you
the...
moron! Numbskull! You stupid! Fucking short-sighted!
Okay, ow! Enough! What is your problem?
You made a mistake! That's all it was! You made a mistake. Or I made a mistake, or both of us did, which honestly, given your 2 cracked ribs and my concussion at the time, it's a miracle we didn't make more mistakes.
That is not how...
And that doesn't mean... It doesn't mean that you are not the right person to have this. You, who spent a year not doing magic just to figure out what you're supposed to do with this thing, who went so fucking slow to make sure that he wouldn't hurt anyone. You did the best you could, Adam. I don't think you should stop doing that.
You know there's a good chance that I'm about to spend the rest of my life in Leavenworth, right? And that if you don't take it, this thing's gonna fall into the hands of the U.S. government.
They can't take it if you don't give it to them. And Adam, personally, I don't trust anyone in the world more than you with that ring.
What happened? How did everything just get so screwed up?
Well, I think it started right here. 5 years ago. When you won.
Yeah, when I won. You know, I've been hearing that for years, and I frankly have no idea what I'm supposed to have won. Because I lost my job, I lost my career, I lost years of my life doing nothing because I was scared to do anything. I lost friends and colleagues, everyone who'd... I lost you. All those years ago, I didn't win. I just lost you.
You know, you can't lose something you never had.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, Amy. Just what I needed. A reminder that I never
That's
had
not what
you.
I said. If you lost me, that means you had me. Doesn't it?
Did I?
You did.
So, what now?
I don't know. I guess you should probably talk to a lawyer.
Yeah. Guess I should.
And that's pretty much it. That brings us to right here and right now.
Yes, I believe it does.
Anything else you want to ask about?
No, I think that covers it. I think that about does it. Which means we get to wrap up before 2 a.m. That's a nice change, isn't it?
Yeah. So, what do you think? Is Adam going to beat this?
Miss Stirling, these are complicated proceedings. There's a lot that goes into...
Bullshit. You are too smart and too good at what you do and too expensive for that. Gee shucks, there's no such thing as a sure bet. Huckleberry crap. Is Adam going to win?
It depends.
On what?
On your definition of win. Adam Blackwell sent the city of Boston to the moon. He doesn't dispute that. He doesn't contest that. He is solely responsible for that. He is, in fact, the only person in the world capable of effecting that outcome. The fact that there were a myriad of other people involved is not going to count for much, given that almost all of those people are now dead. The government, the country, the world really needs a head to roll. The hearings will be extensive and painful and embarrassing. At the end, Congress will recommend some form of censure, and they will find some way to refer Adam to the DOJ. And after that, there will be an indictment and a trial, almost certainly a very brief trial. And he will almost certainly be sentenced to life in prison.
Okay. What the hell does winning look like in that scenario?
Winning looks like only Adam being sentenced to life in prison. Because the world doesn't stop when the gavel falls, Miss Stirling. Opinions change. Laws change. The world changes bit by bit. And if this really was a good man doing his best to save as many people as he could, there's going to need to be someone to make the world see that.
And how the fuck am I supposed to do that?
By doing what you say you are so good at. Changing hearts and minds. Really changing some hearts and minds. The long, slow, difficult way. That is how you save him.
Oh, God. Fuck. This isn't about protecting Adam, is it?
No. Never was. Even if it took the two of us a good long while to figure it out.
Fuck.
I'm sorry. It's late, Miss Stirling. We should get home. Erica will be in touch about next steps, okay? We'll get you ready for the 11th.
Yeah. All right.
Actually, Miss Stirling, one more thing. Would you be so kind as to make sure your husband gets that?
Yeah, sure thing.
And thank him for me, please. He's been very prompt in paying the invoices so far.
Yeah. He's the best.
The White House, December 11th, 2030.
President Shepherd, it's starting.
Thank you, Jackie.
We are outside the Capitol building, where any minute now Adam Blackwell is expected to arrive for the start of the congressional hearings regarding the destruction of the city of Boston. For months,
Here we go.
This incident has been the subject of enormous attention.
Remember, keep your answers short and to the point. Simply yes and no whenever you can manage it. Understood?
Yes.
Good man.
Don't worry, they're gonna start off easy. It'll take a few days to get to the bad stuff.
Thanks, Amy. I'm all right. I'm all right.
This is only the first day of the hearings, which are expected to last
Sinclair University.
through the holidays. Their aim is not to punish Dr. Adam Blackwell, the man at the center of these events, but simply to come to a complete understanding of his own ethnicity.
If things get loud, if people yell, if they get rowdy, it's not your job to get it under control, okay? That's their problem, not yours.
Understood.
And try to take a breath every 10 or 11 minutes, okay?
Yeah. Sure.
Whether these hearings could lead to criminal charges remains
Manhattan.
to be seen. But with members of both parties calling for accountability and millions grieving across the country, the calls for justice have been growing louder and louder.
Show them what you're made of.
While the president has repeatedly.
If they give you an easy opening, take it. But don't overdo it. Don't try to be too cute, okay?
I'll see what I can do.
Think I see the Capitol.
Yeah. We're almost there.
Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Dios, keep an eye on them, okay? Give them a hand if you can. And I think you can.
All right, here comes the hard part. You ready? Okay, here we go.
Adam, this is Mr. Adam, wait. Dr.
No
Blackwell.
comment. You're not making a comment right now. You'll have his statement later today.
Miss Stirling? Miss Stirling, you're not testifying until later in the week. Should we take you being here as a sign of support for Dr. Blackwell? Miss Stirling, why are you here today?
I'm here because I believe Adam Blackwell is going to save the world one day. And I am going to be there to see him do it. Mark my words.
What do you mean by that? Miss Stirling,
No, that's
what makes
it.
you say
We'll
that?
see you all in a couple of hours.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Hunter Kane, and it is my honor to be your chairman for these hearings today, which we are about to call to order. Dr. Blackwell, are you ready to begin?
Yes, sir, I am. Let's get started.
Last thing I remember, I was touring the prison. A gal was showing me around with a line of other women. She said, here's where we get our soap, and here's where we eat. And it wasn't all that bad. It was kind of a relief.
The Harbingers will return fall 2026.
This has been The Harbingers, created by Gabriel Urbina. Come back in the fall for episode 17, Perfect Opening Line. Today's episode was written by Gabriel Urbina. It was directed and sound designed by Jeffrey Nils Gardner. It featured the voices of Andrés Enriquez as Adam Blackwell, Lauren Grace Thompson as Amy Stirling, Emmy Bean as Claudia Skinner, Joshua K. Harris as Julian McCandless, Sabrina Odigie as Andrea Shepherd, Ian Geers as Kris Middendorf, Emmanuel Ramirez as Damián Zanetti, Zach Vallenti as Hunter Kane, Mark Soloff as Andrew Walker, Rachel Music as Jeanine Alfaro, and Pat King as Chris Watts. It also featured the voices of Jill Oliver, Peter Coleman, Olivia Love, Wesley Scott, Josh Zambrano, Mark Park, Casey Callaghan, and Jeffrey Nils Gardner. Our original music was composed by Nicholas Podany. Today's episode also featured I Knew It Was the End by Evangeline Young. Our original show art was created by Cassie J. Allen. The executive producer of the series is Eleanor Hyde. You can learn more about the show, see a timeline of the events of our story, and become a supporting member at audaciousmachinecreative.com. This is an Audacious Machine Creative production. Thank you for listening.
Today's History Tidbit.
So, how have you been?
Oh, can't complain. Food could be better.
Have you decided if you're going to join a gang yet?
I was actually thinking of starting one. It's been a while. I wasn't expecting a visit from my lawyer.
Well, technically speaking, I'm not here as your lawyer.
Oh, this is a social call.
No, I'm actually here on behalf of my new client.
Who's your new client?
Well, let's just say there's someone who can afford my new rate and who can arrange matters so that I could come in and talk to you today.
Okay. So, what does a government lawyer need with someone in federal prison? What can I do you for, Miss Skinner?
Tell me, Dr. Blackwell, how much do you know about Atlantis?
June 18th, 2032.
The Fable and Folly Network, where fiction producers flourish.